Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the flame bound iron and how you can get your hands on it and what you can do with it, and obviously the best ways of farming it and pretty much everything else you need to know. Now the flame bound iron is, or flame blessed iron I should say, is dropped from the Siren Isle, which you can only unlock once you hit max level and have completed the initial War Within campaign. You can get Flame Blessed Iron from pretty much everything you do on the Siren Isles. Killing mobs will give you, with common mobs dropping 1 to 3, elites 5 to 15, and rares 30 to 60. Excavation events, which are events you will unlock once you complete the tutorial, and which can be activated with Flame Blessed Iron that players can donate, will drop between 15 to 200 from the final boss of said event, so it's definitely well worth it investing in that. These events will pop up around the continent and give you a ton of other great rewards as well. On top of that, you also have your weekly quests. These are also unlocked after the introductory quest line, which doesn't take too long by the way, around 20 minutes. Each one of these will give you 200 blessed iron, and you will be able to do these pretty much super duper easily. The only issue with these is obviously the fact that they are catered to the weak for your warband. Now I did mention rares, but understand that there's a big difference between the rares that roam the island and the rares that drop from the events, and you can get loot from both of them, so make sure that you're constantly joining in no matter what, even if they respawn. The other way is during the Active Storm event, which you can also only partake in once you finish the introductory quest line. Activating the storm will put you into a new phase, which will feature with it not only 2 more weekly quests, but will give you access to the special assignment, which will also give you a bunch of Flame Blessed Iron from its drops, as well as give you a whole new set of rares and also some new world events to do, along with the special operation world quest. So you pretty much have a whole, I would say around about a third of a phase to go through. You also fight a lot of elites here, so there's a big increase in your potential drops if you party up. Now what can you do with Flame Blessed Iron? Well, the majority of it is actually transmog. There's numerous transmog vendors that you can find at the central hub to the Siren Isles, and these vendors will give you transmog ranging from the light lampers outfits that you can see in Hallowfall, all the way through to some Kultiran style pirate plundery transmog. So there's definitely a lot of transmog incentive that you can do, but there is also some set bonuses as well. But this isn't the only thing that you can buy with the Flame Blessed Iron. You can also grab yourself some very interesting gear. Now, the transmog is obviously great. It's something that's stylistic, so you're able to kind of give your character some style. But the real benefit of the Flame Blessed Iron is that A, it is warband transferable, which means that you are able to transfer it between characters on your account regardless of faction. This means that you can give it to any character, even ones that are freshly dinged level 80. And if you go to this vendor, who's right by Bargas, who is the main hub vendor or the main hub NPC, you will find a whole bunch of incredibly cheap catch-up gear. So this all starts at 584. It is all adventure track. It's not anything crazy, but the thing is if you're looking to start a new fresh level 80 and you want to gear up your characters incredibly quickly, then Flame Blessed Iron is definitely the way to go. For literally just around about 1,000, you can pretty much fully impact your character and max him out, giving him or her a really good starting point of around about 584 before upgrades, along obviously with the citrine ring that you can pick up very easily as well. You can also use the Flame Blessed Iron for a couple small things around the camp, mainly, for example, building or buying citrine gems that you already have. You also, while you're doing this, can pick up a couple more transmogs from Todriori, the total that you find in the hub as well, very close to where you find the equipment vendor. He actually sells you a gem for your ring, but on top of that sells quite a few transmogrification items. And that's that. Obviously the main incentive being gear is definitely something super duper valuable to a lot of players, and it's probably what I would suggest you do with it mainly, outside of buying transmog. So yeah, I also just wanted to mention that there is a vendor called So Easy by the Zeppelin, and he sells a really cool mount, the vintage wave shredder mount, along with also a pet. This will cost you 10,000 Iron Blessed Flames, and is probably the item you're most likely going to want. But that is really it from me with this brief edition. See you guys next time. Bye.